Sunday. We are live on at OCRDA.live on YouTube. We've got a clear leader of this race at the moment, Robbie Mould out there. Like I said, much flatter. Robbie's boat goes much better in the flat. Jeremy Gibson, it's not really the right conditions for him out there. So currently, first place, who've we got? Jeremy Gibson, Robbie Mould out there, Craig Temple Murray in third place. We are running a slightly shorter course of this race than we did last time. They're coming around the near buoy every time. We thought we'd make the course a little bit short to see if we can improve things. So, first place, Robbie Mould, taking the inside line, heading for the wrong buoy there. Now coming across in front of Jeremy Gibson. First place, Robbie Mould, boat number 15. Second place, hooning past him there, Jeremy Gibson, boat number 19. Third place, 55, Craig Temple Murray. First place in F2, Mark Power there. Second place, Bob McCarthy. Third place, Alan Power. Fourth place, Thunderstruck. Fifth place, 88 Racing Green. Last place at the moment in F2, Fat Boy Twin. So right at the back, we've got our one lone F3 boat. The other F3 boats today, they've had a bit of breakages, ran out of talent. Some navigators got wounded yesterday. We had quite a lot of breakages this weekend. We've had multiple engine changes, engines falling off the back of boats due to the conditions, and people just generally running out of minerals and talent. So, second race of the day today for the powerboats. We've got three classes out there racing. We've got the F1 boats up to 199 horsepower. We've got the F2 boats up to 130 horsepower, and the one lone single F3 boat running up to 90 horsepower. F1 and F2, combination of Yamaha and Mercury engines, some 4-stroke, some 2-stroke. We've got a bit of an issue up on that top corner. It's that Ben Brown broken down out there. Robbie Mould, 10 boat lengths ahead of Jeremy Gibson. Craig Temple Murray, third place. He is catching good legs on Jeremy. Like we said, Jeremy's boat. Jeremy is great in the rough. He's not so good in the flat out there. We've got one of the F3 boats had a bit of a breakage down on that top corner, so he's going to be causing a little bit of traffic there. So currently, first place, F1, Robbie Mould as he comes down to round that yellow buoy there. Catching up with that tail ender there. Is that Bob McCarthy or Ben Brown? Not too sure. So Robbie Mould there, having to go around the outside of that slow F2 boat that's had some issues. Robbie Mould being forced to take the wide line there. Ben Brown, 47, has some issues up at the top corner. Second place, Jeremy Gibson, boat number 19. Third place, yellow boat, 55, Craig Temple Murray there. First place, F2. Mark Power there, absolutely flying along. He's got quite a bit of a lead there. Second place, Alan Power, both Irish racers come all the way over from Southern Ireland today. Third place, Thunderstruck. Fourth place, Racing Green. Racing Green had an issue in the last race. Their engine was about to fall off. They brought it back in, they've done the bolts up, got it all back together, and they're out there. They very nearly had a first place in that last race, but due to technical difficulties, engine nearly falling off, they actually came about third or fourth. So then we've got our lone F3 boat out there, 90 horsepower Yamaha, 16-foot Phantom there, whizzing along lovely. They're going to get first place for this weekend. There was 3 F3 boats, but 2 of them are currently fired. We got a bit of an issue there up on the top corner there. I think that's Andrew Childs, boat number 96 in F2, currently broken down, awaiting assistance. I can't see an orange flag being displayed by them. I think they are chugging along under their own power. However, there is a yellow flag up. Yellow flag is basically warning other people out there that there has been an incident somewhere on the course and proceed with caution.
We've got a new race leader, Craig Temple Murray.
We have got a new race leader, haven't we? Craig Temple Murray, at some point down on the bottom end of the course, has hoomed it past Robbie Mould and Jeremy Gibson there. So, here we've got new race leader, Craig Temple Murray. We said he'd win this, didn't we? We predicted that today, with these conditions, we reckoned it'd be Craig Temple Murray, Robbie Mould if he can hang on, and then Jeremy Gibson in third. So 55, the yellow boat there, our new current leader in F1, followed by boat number 15, Robbie Mould, currently in second position, but I do think Jeremy is going to try and have him on this corner. Up the inside he goes, pushing himself out wide for the chicane. Jeremy Gibson trying to make a move on Robbie Mould. Is he going to try and cut past him again on this, or is he going to push him in tight to that buoy? That was quite close. Jeremy's got it, but can Robbie hang on is the question. Then we got our race leader in F2, Mark Power. Second place, Thunderstruck. Third place, Racing Green. Fourth place, Alan Power there. Fifth place, Bob McCarthy. Andy Childs is under his own power. He's being guided into the centre of the course. He's now got his orange flag up. That basically means I retire, I give up, I will not be rejoining this race. If you've just got some sort of technical difficulties where you can continue over your own power, if you're more than 75% of the duration of the race, you can carry on and just plod and take the checkered flag. He has officially retired from this race. So, back straight, Craig Temple-Murray. He has pulled out a massive lead at the moment there. 10-15 boat lengths of Robbie Mould. Jeremy Gibson all over the back end of Robbie Mould there. He is going to try and get him. On that long back straight, Robbie Mould has got the legs on him. Through the technical, more sharper parts of the course, Jeremy Gibson has got much more speed through there. But if you look, Jeremy is going through that water like an absolute dart. Robbie Mould out there bouncing along like he's on a space opera out there today. So we got our race leader, F1, the yellow boat out there. 55 Racing, Craig Temple-Murray coming down through to take that right-hander. Followed by second place, Robbie Mould. Jeremy Gibson still all over the back end of him. I think Jeremy's got it in him. Jeremy's quicker through this part of the course. But like I said before, he's in that dirty water. That water is full of air from the boat in front's prop. It's actually making him go slower. Craig Temple-Murray, now he's out in front and he's got that clean water. He can use that power. He's not in the dirty water and he can actually get better speed. Jeremy Gibson having a try to get past Robbie Mould. He's probably going to try and have him through the chicane, I believe. So, F2, what a race. Mark Power there, Crazy 8, all the way from Southern Ireland. Second place, Thunderstruck. Third place, Racing Green. All acknowledging that yellow flag as they come past. If you do not acknowledge that yellow flag, you will get a time penalty. That's not a very clever thing to ignore. All seem to be giving him a nice old wave to let them know that they can see. On the back straight, I think Jeremy Gibson's had Robbie Mould there, I believe. Right out in the distance there, I can see Craig Temple-Murray bouncing about all over the place, and I can definitely see a black boat. Jeremy Gibson has managed to get past Robbie Mould down on that bottom corner somewhere. So, back straight, Craig Temple-Murray absolutely flying along out there, getting loads of air.
Yeah, Jeremy Gibson's taken second place now on the back straight there, Darren.
Yeah, Jeremy Gibson currently in second place out there. Now he's in that clean water, you know. He's going to be able to make some distance back on Craig, but then he's soon going to meet that dirty water of Craig's engine as well, so it's going to be slowing him down again. But now Jeremy's in that clean water. I think he'll pull out a lead there on Robbie. Robbie's going to be hanging on for dear life on there. Like we said earlier, that boat's got a 175 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke engine on the back. It weighs an absolute ton. It's a real handful in the rough. It's nice in the smooth. So race leader, Craig Temple-Murray there. Yellow boat, 55. Giving us a wave as they come past. Second place, Jeremy Gibson. I think he's catching him, to tell you the truth. Jeremy Gibson, boat number 19, the A-team there. Absolutely flying on. Like I said, Jeremy prefers the rough weather, but he's given it everything he's got there. Third place, Robbie Mould, boat number 15, Smoking the Bandit 2. And then we've got our F2 boats coming through. Still a decent lead there from Mark Power. However, Thunderstruck, they're all over the back end. They are catching him. Likewise, Racing Green, they're holding a decent gap behind Thunderstruck too. So Maliki, on the binoculars, what can you see on the bottom straight there? Any change in positions in our F1 boats?
Thunderstruck's going to do it.
So we appear to have another. So we seem to have another retirement out there in the F2. I think that's boat number 47, Ben Brown, I believe. So F1 boats, back straight now. Who's it going to be? Jeremy Gibson, 10-15 boat lengths behind in P2. See Robbie Mould now. He's dropping back, you know. I think he's going to get hacked by that other boat, yeah, to tell you the truth. So our race leader coming around to take the left hander on the back straight there. Craig Temple-Murray in the yellow boat, keeping it well together as he comes down towards us. But his navigator will be telling him, Jeremy's behind you, mate. He's catching you. He's going to be pushing that pressure on. Jeremy's just going to be keeping it there, letting him know he's there. I'm behind you. I'm coming for you. I'm going to try and get you.
Ben's drifting on the course.
So we've got a broken down boat at the moment that appears to be drifting towards the course. You can see the yellow flags up there. We've got our race leader there, Craig Temple Murray, 55. Jeremy Gibson got held up in the traffic there by that broken down boat, so he's lost a bit of time there. Third place, Robbie Mould, having to circumnavigate the broken down boat as well. Getting a little bit ship shop over there.
Wind's back up, isn't it? Mad. There's wind's back again.
So boat number 15, Robbie Mould. F2 boats, what have we got going on? So, Mark Power, still out in the lead. Thunderstruck, still with him. Racing Green, taking evasive line, changing his line to try and get in that clean water. Thunderstruck getting some nice air as they come there. Getting quite close to that buoy, making loads of noises. We hear that exhaust breaking out of the water. And then we got our lone single, boat number 86 there, the F3 boat coming through. Currently in first, second, third, fourth and last place in F3. Then we got Alan Power there, boat number 5, all the way from Southern Ireland today to race with us. Bob's pulled out as well.
Oh yeah, I ain't seen him unless this is him here. That's Bob there, isn't it?
And then we got Mr. Bob McCarthy, boat number 9, if only there, heading up the rear end of our F2 boats today. So back straight, race leader, Craig Temple Murray, the yellow boat out there. Question is Jeremy catching him or is he not? I think Jeremy's actually inching closer and closer to him. Craig's navigator will be getting a real workout out there. Looking round, looking left, looking right, you know. They know Jeremy's there. Jeremy will be keeping that pressure on, you know, as they come round this left-hander there. Craig Temple Murray still out in the lead. Second place, Jeremy Gibson. I think he's catching up with him, to tell you the truth. That wind is picking up slightly. Jeremy likes it when it's rougher. You know, we're on a turn of the tide as well. The wind's picking up. The weather's looking good. Jeremy Gibson, as he comes round to go down the start straight there. We've got the lightest boat in the fleet, 499 kilograms that boat. Craig Temple Murray, the yellow one out in front, 630 kilos that one. So just been told boat number 97, Fat Boy Twin that retired, navigator's broken, hurt the back, had to retire. Robbie Mould there, third place, F1.
Oh, where's
Smoking the Bandit 2. Then we got our F2, they're all having one hell of a battle there, but you know, Mark Power is holding them off. Mark Power currently out in the lead in F2 there in boat number 8, the yellow one, all the way from Southern Ireland. Second place, Thunderstruck, 23. Third place, 88, Racing Green. That Racing Green boat is an absolute weapon in the rough. I used to race that boat back in 2010. And at the back of the field we've got Alan Power there in the pink Mulu boat as well. He's come over from Southern Ireland as well to race with us today. And right at the back of the field we've got Rob McCarthy there.
This boat was delaminated, wasn't it?
So, first to second place F1 coming around the top turn, boy. Still Mr. Temple Murray there, Master Thatcher by day, Dancing Queen by night. Still currently holding first place today. But I think Jeremy Gibson is trying everything he's got out there. Jeremy is going to be absolutely pushing that boat to the limit.
Whoa.
It's a lightweight special development built by BLS in Rangerton near Ivy Bridge. It's a carbon Kevlar design, 499 kilos, powered by a Yamaha V4 modified engine out there, 1.8 litres. The boat out in front, Craig Temple Murray. Again, that boat's built by BLS Developments as well. Both exactly the same hull, however his isn't modified and hasn't been built out of carbon Kevlar. 630 kilos, powered by a Mercury V6 200 horsepower engine out there.
Robbie Mould there.
So Jeremy Gibson with a lighter, much smaller engine out there, 1.8 litres against a 2 litre V6. He's doing quite well to keep up with him. Robbie Mould out there with his ginormous 4-stroke hanging on the back there, 175 horsepower, 4-stroke engine, is an absolute animal to try and hold on to. It's like a bucket Bronco apparently, he told me. Our race leader in F2 there, we've got Mark Power there, currently winning in the yellow boat. Second place, Thunderstruck, but having a go to try and get past, getting a little bit sloppy there, Racing Green 88. So back straight, bottom corner, F1, Jeremy Gibson, Craig Temple Murray. Can we get eyes on him? Is he going to get past? 10 boat lengths at the moment, I believe. Is he going to do it? So we've got Alan Power, boat number 5 there, the pink one, probably the best looking boat on the fleet. Alan Power builds these Banshees over in Southern Ireland. He's designed them, prototyped them and built them himself. We've currently got 3 of them out there racing today, 2 in F2, the pink one and the yellow one, and Bob McCarthy is just coming through now, boat number 9. That is also one of Alan Power's Banshees there racing in F2. Then we've got our race leader in F1, Craig Temple Murray. Right up behind him though, less than 10 boats behind, boat number 19. Jeremy Gibson there, the 18, giving it everything he's got. They're all going to slowly catch up with the tail enders now. We call that traffic out in the field. Bob McCarthy getting right in the way of Craig Temple Murray, slowing him down. Bob's not competing in this race. He is at the back, so really he should do the gentlemanly thing, get out the way and let the faster boats through. But he likes to try and have a bit of a race with you when you're coming past. So currently he's keeping Craig Temple Murray behind him, which means Jeremy Gibson can catch up. 3rd place, F1, Robbie Mould, half a lap behind. Not really liking it, is he? That boat should be absolutely flying. It's got the biggest engine in the fleet, also the heaviest engine in the fleet. That hull is one of Jeremy Gibson's old boats, and Jeremy used to have that absolutely singing along. So F2, changing positions. Race leader, Power. 2nd place, Racing Green, Thunderstruck. 20 boat lengths back. What has happened there to them? Thunderstruck, did something happen on the back straight? Not quite sure. Change the positions. F2 is now currently Mark Power, Racing Green, Thunderstruck. Out on the back straight, Craig Temple Murray, Jeremy Gibson, all trying to get past Bob McCarthy, who's slowing them right down. Literally had to put the brakes on for that corner. Bob McCarthy, he's been racing since the dinosaurs roamed the earth on the Jurassic Coast. He should have known better then. 2 F1 boats all over the back end here, having a race. I think Bob just let him go. Bob McCarthy, I'm just going to get in your way and slow you down.
So there's Jeremy bumping through there, look. You can see he's taking the inside line for the next turn mark.
Yeah, Bob McCarthy there, what was he doing, He's the slowest boat out there, he's not having a race, he's just getting in the way of the faster boats, he should know better really. So, but he has made a bit of a difference, Jeremy Gibson now, all over the back end of Craig Temple Murray out there.
He's bumped up a little bit at the back.
Malachi, you keep cutting out.
Oh, yeah, F2 there.
Okay.
The battle's on.
So the race is on, F2, Racing Green, all over the back end of that Banshee there. What is going to happen? It's definitely bumped up on the back corner, isn't it? They are getting passes of air down there. So Racing Green, can they do it? That was high, wasn't it? Are they going to trip and stuff? Nobody knows. Round this right-hander, still at the moment, race leader F2, Mark Power. 2nd place, Racing Green, giving it everything they've got, getting a little bit airborne there. So, 1st and 2nd place, F2, what a battle. F1, 1st and 2nd place, top corner coming past Alan Power. Alan's done the right thing. He slowed right down. He took a nice wide line to let him through. And that is close, isn't it? Jeremy Gibson, Craig Temple Murray coming through. Alan Power knows what he's doing. Seasoned racer, look, he's giving them loads of room. Navigators waved them through. That is perfect sportsmanship out there. That's what you should do when you got 2 faster boats coming through. Oh, Jeremy Gibson getting plenty of air there. Has he got him? Is he going to do it? There's a neck and neck down the start line. Jeremy Gibson, 1st place momentarily. Craig Temple Murray going down the outside. Oh, where the action is, OCRDA. Still, that was close. Jeremy Gibson going up the inside. He's trying his absolute hardest to get past. What a bit of action on that chicane. Jeremy Gibson pushing the absolute limit. Who got Bob McCarthy? sitting at the back, getting in the way. So just a little bit of information, Bob McCarthy, Dave Chesney out there, they got a combined age of about 199 years old between them. They've been racing powerboats since the dinosaurs roamed the earth. So, F2, back straight, who is it? Racing green, Mark Power at the moment still.
I was airborne there.
Racing green's going to try and cut across him and come up the inside on this one, pushing him on the outside. Yeah, you're back, Mal. Okay. So F2, Mark Power, Yellow Banshee. 3 boats ahead. Racing green, second place, boat number 88. 3 or 4 boats back left, but they are going to be absolutely champing at the bits to try and get past. Looking at the time on the YouTube live, we're at 20 minutes. So you've got about 5 minutes left of this race today. Like I said, we are streaming these races on YouTube. Head to YouTube, search OCRDA Live. Give us a subscribe and you can see all of our previous and future events. We've only just moved over to the YouTube platform, so bear with us while we get everything sorted, named and organised. We used to use Facebook, but we found it quite restricted.
How far ahead Craig is?
So, back straight. Craig Temple Murray. He has got a massive lead now on Jeremy Gibson. I'm guessing maybe is that Alan Power out there? Did they have some issues trying to get past him? Craig Temple Murray, 10-15 boats lead over Jeremy now. Jeremy Gibson, boat number 19.
He's got a problem.
Has he got a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes his droplet.
Yeah.
Alan's catching him. He's got.
What's up? 5th engine this weekend?
Look at back.
It's getting rougher out the back again, isn't it?
Back straight is looking proper bumpy. That wind is really picking up now. Jeremy Gibson obviously having some issues. His pace has dropped right off. Alan Power's having a bit of a race with him there. F2 boat, you can see the difference there. F2 pink nose cone, F1 yellow nose cone. Alan Power is currently going the same speed as Jeremy, so he's obviously got some sort of technical difficulties out there. Then we've got currently in last place by a country mile, Robbie Mould. 4-stroke Yamaha 175 horsepower engine, weighs about a metric ton. It's not doing me any favours out there today, is it? So, race leader, F2, Mark Power. Second place, 88, Racing Green. 3 boats behind, can we get him? Can he do it? Less than 5 minutes left to go. So Thunderstruck, 3rd place, F2. Something happened there. They were right up there. You know, they were hooning in the last race. Maybe they've dropped a plug, something like that. Race leader, F1, Craig Temple Murray. Massive lead there over Jeremy Gibson now. Jeremy has definitely got some issues. You know, he's running at F2 speed here. F1 boats currently running at about 70 mile an hour. F2 currently runs at about 60. So Jeremy's lost about 10 mile an hour in pace somehow. They might have an ignition fault, something like that. Might be some dirty fuel. Might just
I think he's done another engine, you know, toasted it again.
Yeah, Jeremy with that smaller 1.8 litre V4 Yamaha, it is running to its absolute limits out there. He's toasted about 5 engines so far this season. So we got our last lap flag up as Jeremy Gibson takes the last lap flag. Last lap for Alan Power there. So like I said, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for getting involved. Please like, share, subscribe. Those of you that aren't watching on YouTube, at OCRDA Live. We'll be posting all of these races over the forthcoming days for you to watch back at your own pleasure. Boat number 9 taking the last lap flag there. Bob McCarthy, if only he'd move out of the way. Race leader then, taking the last lap flag for F2. Mark Power there. So race leader there, taking the last lap flag in our F2 class today. Mark Power, boat number 8, the yellow one there, taking the last lap flag. Second place in F2, 88, Racing Green. Then we got our third place boat there in F2 Thunderstruck there. Wayne and Chris Moore acknowledging the last lap flag, like I said before. If you don't give that guy a wave to say you've seen the flag, you're going to get yourself a time penalty. We got our race leader, F1, Craig Temple Murray, winning by a country mile, taking the checkered flag. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. What a win, what a win. Jeremy nearly had him though, but obviously he's got some sort of difficulties out there. No, it's the only P4 out there racing. Jeremy really does want to hang on to those engines. The trouble is the Mercs though, they're not quite legit, are they, out there? So, second place, F1, taking the checkered flag today. Put your hands together, Jeremy Gibson, boat number 19 there, second place. So, F2, race leader, coming around the top turn mark. The yellow boat out there, boat number 8, Mark Power, 88 Racing Green. Oh, Mark Power gets a massive air there, Racing Green, catching up a little bit. Is there anything he can do on the last 2 turn marks? I'm not sure, I don't think it's going to happen. Rob McCarthy, if only, taking the checkered flag, currently running at last place in F2. Oh, Robbie Mould, boat number 15, Smokey and the Bandit 2, currently running at last place in F1. And our race leader, F2, boat number 8 there, Mark Power, taking the checkered flag. Second place, Racing Green. And we got third place, Thunderstruck, boat number 23. So once again, that's it. Thank you very much for watching on the YouTube live, people. That's it for us for the powerboat racing. And next, we've got a Pro Cat race for you.